Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Greg Jones for Engine Builder. Today we're in Midlothian, Texas, just outside of Dallas. We're going to be checking out WCH Racing Engines and talking with shop owner Jammie Wells. These guys do some great engine work on domestic platforms like Ford and Chevy. They got a lot of space and a cool shop, so let's go on in and check it out. Come on.
No shortcuts, no substitutes, no compromises. Great racers and engine builders choose Driven Racing Oil.
All right, guys, so now we're inside WCH Racing Engines and joined by owner Jammie Wells. Jammie,
yes, sir.
Thanks so much for having us in.
Thanks for coming out, absolutely.
Yeah, no,
yes,
I know we've talked a few times over the years and done some stuff together with Engine Builder and your shop, but I've never been down here in person, so I'm excited to see you around and check it out.
Absolutely. You want to take a shop tour?
That'd be great. Before we do that, though, tell the folks just a little bit about yourself and about the shop and some history there.
Right. So I went out on my own after working at a machine shop. I think it was 2002. Okay. I kind of went out on my own, opened up a little place inside of a garage. And then in 2004, we started and opened this building here. I bought this property and been here ever since. So that's like 20 plus years we've been here in this facility.
Right.
And we just keep expanding. Yeah. As we walk through, you'll see there's the old front door, the old front door, the new front door. So we just keep expanding. So
very good. And a second ago, you were telling me you guys got about 12,000 square feet here?
Yeah, we're right at 12,000 square foot, yes.
Yeah. And you primarily do domestic engine work, like Ford and Chevy stuff?
We do everything. Okay. You know, we started cutting our teeth when we first opened on Circle Track. Okay. And then that's expanded into the marine applications, and then we are diesel. Okay. Diesel in about the last 3 years is just, it's unbelievable. How many Duramaxes and Cummins and ISX and just all kinds of diesel applications and industrial applications.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys really do bit of everything then.
Everything.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very cool. All right. Well, Jammie, I'm going to let you lead the way, and I'll ask questions as we go through.
Right. Absolutely. So this was one of the old front doors.
All right.
And then we've got this is where he assembles all the cylinder heads. Right here in this room. And then in this room here, we got our new Rottler 86 CNC machine. Yeah. And then while this runs by itself, he'll run the old Sunnin. While this one's running itself. And then we've got a Heinz balancer.
Yeah.
And then over here behind you, we just started doing this. This is the keyway for the Duramax diesel.
Okay.
It's kind of a mandatory. It's become a mandatory in the industry the last few years.
Yeah.
But like I said before, the diesel. So we're expanding in the diesel area.
Very cool. See, I use the Bridgeport for that stuff.
Yes, that's probably the only thing that thing is used for. That's it. It's just for the keyway. That's the only thing it's made for.
What if your honing oil provided more precise results in less time on a cleaner surface with less wear on your tools? Introducing the first premium honing oil formulated specifically for engine builders and professional machinists. Honing Oil 10 from Driven Racing Oil.
This is the best honing oil that I've had. The cylinders are cleaner. They look a lot better. Even when we get ready to assemble it, the cylinders are still clean. I really do like it.
For more information or to order Honing Oil 10 right now, visit drivenracingoil.com.
I have 2 assembly guys right now.
Okay.
Usually I got one guy that does the majority of the diesel and some of the LS. And then my other guy here, he's kind of a jack of all trades.
Yeah.
Everything from marine to Circle Track, some of the diesel, a lot of LS.
Okay.
I don't think in the industry anywhere can you stop and not see an LS.
Right, yeah.
There's just, you can't avoid it.
It's a mainstay.
It is. It is.
All right, so this is all the assembly area then?
Yeah, this is where this is where they final assemble.
Okay.
The teardown room.
Okay.
We've got an axe washer. We've got 2 Timco washers and actually have there's a brand new Timco over there we haven't even hooked up yet.
Yeah.
We're going to use that for kind of like a final rinse before they go to the assembly room. And that's probably the biggest thing in this industry is cleaning.
Yeah, for sure.
It's the worst part.
It's the worst, but it's crucial for sure.
Yes, and that's why this room is so big, and we have machines designated for a little bit of everything. Kind of like a pre-wash, a rinse, and then a final wash before they're assembled.
Okay. Very cool. Now,
and cylinder heads.
Yeah.
Cylinder heads, oh my gosh. We literally do hundreds of cylinder heads. These all here, they're either coming in the washer or going out of the washer. Okay. I'm not sure where he's at right now.
What's he disassembling right now?
He's disassembling a 3.0 boat marine engine.
Okay.
And we've probably, like right now, I think we've got 18 to 20 of them coming through right now that we're building all in one shot.
Yeah.
So we do a bunch of those.
Now you mentioned marine being a big segment that you guys focus on.
Yes.
What type of marine application is it?
Well, that's a popular one there, the 3.0, which would be like a Mer Cruiser.
Okay.
And then we do the Mer Cruiser Pinto Volva, which is like an 8.1 big block Chevrolet. Okay. We do a bunch of those. There's none here right now, but we do a bunch of those. Yeah. That's the two primaries.
Okay.
And then, of course, small block Chevrolets. I think there's actually, that's 3 small block Chevrolets for marine application right there.
Okay. Very cool.
So a lot of marine.
Yeah.
We do a lot of marine stuff. The other thing that we do a lot of, and I mean a lot, is oil fields. We do a lot of stuff for the oil fields. I don't have any in the machining process right now except for tear down.
Okay.
But we do a bunch of these. Oh,
wow.
Like literally we do hundreds of these things for the oil field services. I think there's actually 12 go on one motor.
And this is like a generator type of a deal?
That's exactly what that is a generator, correct.
That's pretty neat.
So generally, a lot of engine builders, I think you have to go chase cores. We actually buy cores here and keep them in stock. So this is one of our core rooms.
Yeah, you guys got a good amount of stuff.
There is.
I know there's some people that struggle to find, good core supply.
It is, and we also cut our teeth on a lot of old classic stuff.
Yeah.
There's anything in here from old Rockets to Oldsmobiles to Pontiacs. There's a little of everything in here.
Yeah. And is this stuff that you constantly are
This is stuff that we purchase and kind of sit on. Okay. Over here there's some diesel stuff that we keep in stock. And then this shelf right here actually is for a company that we do a bunch of business for, and that's actually all their stuff right there.
Very cool.
And this is a parts room.
Yeah.
Usually what will happen when they're torn down, they're labeled and put on these shelves, and then they come and get that particular motor on a cart and take it to the build room when it comes time for assembly.
All right. So, Jamie, you got 12,000 square feet.
Yep, I do. Yeah.
How many full-time employees do you guys have?
There's 5 of us total.
Okay. All right.
Yep. Kind of like a little shop carrying a big stick.
There you go.
That's kind of how it is. And this here is actually a remodeled room.
Yeah. It's looking nice.
There's somewhat of an empty spot here because we have a new Rottler CNC EM45 coming. It's supposed to be here in the next few months. So that's going to be its new home, and that's why we did the floors in here.
Okay.
Because once it's planted, it's not going nowhere.
Yeah.
That's it. And then we've got our Rottler H85AX.
Yeah.
My favorite machine.
That's honing?
Yeah, it's a honing.
And so the new one's going to be a full, is that a 4 or 5 axis?
It's a 4 axis. It's the EM45, so it decks, bores, and some other stuff. Okay. Lifter bores, lifter holes, and stuff like that.
Yeah. Very nice.
That's my machine. I run that. My favorite machine.
Nice.
And then we've got these 2 boring machines that will actually probably be retired. They're old Rottlers.
Okay.
They'll be retired when the EM45 comes in.
Okay.
Actually, the EM45 will replace that machine, and the Peterson surfaces.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of insane what one machine's able to do, right?
Yes, then we'll have more floor space.
Then you can buy another machine, right?
Yeah, and yes. That's our Sunnin. It's gotten to be used less and less because of the Rottler.
Sure.
But like right now, I don't want to program that machine to do a flathead Ford that we'll probably build one of this year.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's a six-cylinder 226.
Okay. Very nice.
And as we talked about before, we do, and then there's the line hone.
Yeah.
We line hone our blocks, all the performance stuff for the circle track or diesel or repair.
Right.
Block main or something like that.
Right.
And then as we had talked before, we do a lot of circle track stuff.
Yeah.
So then they're all dynoed before they leave. It's probably, I was really nervous when we bought it, but it is probably the most simplest, friendly machine there is to use. So I'm really happy with the Sesco. But we've had it for probably 15 years now, I guess.
Okay.
12, 14, 15 years, I believe.
Yeah. Still running well.
Still running well, and we do all the circle track, old classic stuff. I've probably got some odds and ends that a lot of people can't run, like a Cadillac 500. We run a Cadillac 500, some flathead Ford stuff we can run. So I try to run everything that we can.
Yeah. Will you guys, pretty much every engine that you build, will you run it on the dyno, or does it depend?
Just depends what the customer's looking for. If they're looking for a complete turnkey engine, we can absolutely do it. Some of the diesel stuff that we don't run, we actually have a sim test machine that we spin test them and make sure they're oiling properly and everything before they leave.
Yeah.
But yeah, this right here is the last step in the circle track and the classic motors. We run them all before they leave.
Jammie, how many engines will you guys get through in a given year? And I'm talking full engines. Obviously maybe you just do some cylinder head work here or there. But...
We do hundreds of cylinder heads. We probably every 2 weeks we probably build somewhere between 200 and 300 cylinder heads.
Wow.
Motors. If I told you how many motors, you probably wouldn't believe me because we do a lot.
Yeah.
Long blocks, we probably at least do 300 a year.
Okay.
At the least.
Yeah.
Circle track motors, we probably do 100 a year.
Okay.
Complete ones like this one here. They're completely ran. And of course, machine work, balance work, bare block prep work, etc.
Yeah. Yeah. Very cool. Well, yeah, you guys are keeping busy.
We are.
Like you said, just 5 of you cranking all that out. That's impressive.
It is. We work a lot of hours, 5 days a week, 12 hours a day, plus Saturdays, sometimes Sundays. And it's been like that for probably about 3 to 5 years.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm sure getting a machine like the new Rottler will help out with
Yes, that's
some
exactly
of that.
why we bought it. Because as you saw, all those blocks out there, every single one of them is to be machined.
Yeah.
Every single one of them. So if I can get a machine that I can kind of walk away like I can the other Rottler, then that's what we're going to do.
Yeah.
For
Excellent.
Sure.
All right, so that new machine is something that you're looking forward to.
Yes.
Is there anything else that you guys have in the works?
I don't know. There's actually a new machine in this room right here that we kind of skipped. We just got this line bore machine, so we can put cam bearings and overhead valve stuff, which is primarily for repair.
Yeah.
Spun cam journals and or put oversized camshaft. There's not a lot of shops that have one of these, but this is actually new.
Okay.
We've probably done about 3 heads in it.
Nice.
We've only had it for a month or two.
Yeah.
So. But as far as the future, I don't know. Every time I think I'm done, I'm not done.
Right.
So it's like one more of this, one more of that.
But do you think it's probably going to be more along the machine route versus getting more space or anything like that? Or
employees.
Yeah. Yeah, that's always important.
Yeah, it's important, and they're also hard to find.
Yeah.
As I'm sure you've heard from other shops, employees are definitely hard to find.
Sure.
Which is the reason we bought a Rottler that runs itself. 2 of them. We're buying our second one.
Yeah.
So that's huge.
Yeah.
Because usually I can go to that machine and just walk away. Same thing with the EM45 that isn't here yet. Walk away.
Yeah.
It will deck and bore it, and I can walk away.
Yeah.
So that's important.
For sure. Well, Jamie, again, really appreciate you showing us around.
Absolutely.
You got a cool shop here, doing a lot of cool different work, a lot of different segments that you're involved in. So.
Yes, a little of everything. Yes, absolutely.
No, it was cool to see. Guys, we appreciate you all watching this shop tour at WCH Racing Engines. If you do have questions for Jamie about the shop, make sure you leave that stuff down in the comments. We'll be sure to pass that on. And as always, make sure you're checking out enginebuildermag.com for more great engine content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.